Hey guys, it's Ryan with Big Dog Investing. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. If you guys could do a couple of things for me, if you guys can go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you guys have not done so already. Click the bell notification down below so that YouTube can send you guys notifications whenever I release videos. Watch my videos all the way to the end. And if you guys could share my videos and share my channel with anyone. I'm trying to grow my channel as much as I can, and I definitely need your guys' help in doing so. Getting started today is going to be Sunday, February 5th. The total market cap for all cryptocurrencies right now is currently $1,063 billion. This is a 1.74% decrease on the day. So we did have a negative day for crypto, but we had, a nice run up in January. So we were going to fall a little bit. I do see an upside coming in the near term, but as of right now, we did have a nice run up. People are obviously going to be taking their profits, and that's probably what I think happened today. There was also a lot of disinformation in the markets. And we're going to go over a lot of that today. So make sure you guys tune in all the way in, because we're going to talk about some of these people that are spreading all of these Ponzi schemes, propaganda of what crypto is and what they think where crypto should be going. And we'll talk about it. Bitcoin right now is currently trading at $22,918, so we fell just below 23,000. Ethereum is trading at $1,627, and then XRP is trading at 39.84 cents. So we did fall just below 40 cents. And in my opinion, we're still doing well. If you guys did buy XRP earlier this last year, we did reach $1.84. I believe was the high for Bitcoin in the last year or 2 years. It did reach an all-time high, just a little bit above $3. And some people, rode the wave up and then rode the wave back down. If you guys see if XRP or other cryptocurrencies that you guys are interested in fall, that's a great time to buy in. No financial advice, but you guys can DCA, dollar cost average, back in. So if you guys bought a coin at $1, let's say you bought 10 coins at $1, then you guys bought 10 coins at let's say 50 cents. Your dollar cost average for your coin to break even is going to be 75 cents. So your average price per coin is 75 cents. And you guys can do this with any coin. Uh, XRP is probably my favorite coin to get into the market with, but again, no financial advice. Getting into our biggest gainers and losers on the day, AGIX was up 18.5%, GRT up 17.6%. and RNDR 5.2%. Again, because we were in a negative day, the majority of coins are going to be in the red. And unfortunately, some people did lose money, but if you guys, don't sell, technically you don't lose any money. You guys just have to wait in for another run up, which I do see coming in the near term. According to Watcher Guru, FTX sends confidential letters to politicians demanding they return the millions of dollars SBF donated by the end of the month. So SBF is Sam Bankman-Fried. He was the founder and CEO of the FTX exchange, the one that just filed for bankruptcy. He's arrested and he was let out on bail. We're still waiting for the names of the two people who uh, posted his bail to be officially released to the public. But for FTX, they're going to try to, I guess, restart their exchange and, basically turn over a new leaf. And to do this, they need more funding. And one way to get the funding was the money that Sam Bankman-Fried donated to politicians. You guys can do your guys' own investigations. I already did, and I already know who a lot of the people he donated money to, but I'm not going to get into it right now. But he did donate a lot of money to senators and House representatives. And now FTX, the exchange itself, wants that money back because he used that money for his own political gain to basically dominate the markets, is what it's looking like. Visa says they've been testing how to accept settlement payments starting on Ethereum from issuers in USDC and paying it out in USDC on Ethereum. And these are large value settlement payments. So Mason Versluis posted this, and then he, linked the article. So I'll put the article in the comments. If you guys want to read it, it was pretty good on how they're going to try to do this. So this could be positive news for Ethereum. And, Ethereum, 2% decrease on the day, but following this news, it could be a positive thing tomorrow as people start reading into some of this stuff. David Schwartz, he's the CTO at Ripple. He's the one that helped create the on-demand liquidity for the ledger for Ripple. for XRP, the token, and he came out and said that the Bitcoin white paper is a proposal for people's consideration. It is not a contract. It does not authorize anybody to do anything. You are free to agree with it, disagree with it, follow it, ignore it, or interpret it as you like. Bitcoin is not a religion. The white paper is not the Bible. There's no pope to inherently interpret it for us. It is a collection of ideas. It should be inspire us. It should guide us. It should not and need not limit or constrain us. That something is or is not in accord to the white paper means little. It's neither better nor worse to be consistent with the white paper. Ideas live and die on their own merits, not our ability to find some ways to twist the words in a document to be consistent with them. So a lot of people are basically trying to read Bitcoin's white paper or other cryptocurrencies white paper and decide that if they are considered like investment contracts or basically what, these proposals are trying to mean. You guys just have to take it word for word what it is. It's an idea. If you guys like it, buy it. If you guys don't, then you don't need to. There's nobody forcing you to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, H bar, all these other cryptocurrencies. According to Coin Market Cap, there's 22,439 of them. So nobody's forcing you to buy them. If you guys want to, awesome. Just like the stock markets. If you guys like specific companies, you can buy their stocks. Nobody's forcing you to do any of this. So people say like, cryptocurrency is a Ponzi scheme. Well, it's really not, because no one's really forcing you guys into buying this. It's at your guys' own discretion. And this guy, Maverick XRP, says, can you guys comment on the buyback proposal? And David ended up commenting and saying, I haven't looked at it very closely, but what I have seen looks an awful lot like a scam to me. If we've learned anything from 2012 to 2022, it is that anyone promising high returns with low risk is almost certainly going to rob you. And I totally agree with this. If you guys watched, my last few videos, I've talked about the buyback theory where, basically XRP right now is trading at about 40 cents. And somehow the federal government and the Fed Reserve is going to buy each token at $50,000 per token. If they were going to do that, why wouldn't they buy it right now at 40 cents if they're really going to like utilize it as the US currency for crypto? So, in my opinion, this is really good, especially for the CTO to come out and say this. Obviously, he should probably look into this a little bit more, in my opinion, because he is the CTO of this company and a lot of people are talking about it. So for him to finally come out and say something, this is awesome. He needs to do a little bit more research on it because he said he doesn't know a whole lot about it, but he needs to issue a statement on it. Stuart Alderati, he's the general counsel for Ripple. He released a photo, basically, the balloon that China posted and, basically let out and then now went over U.S. airspace and got shot down. Stuart Alderati takes a screenshot of it and says, just released photo of the SEC's misguided case following 2 years of Ripple's relentless defense. So basically the SEC's defense is kind of like, or case is blowing up in their face because Ripple has a really good defense team. And I thought this was kind of comical because a lot of people are talking about this. I saw one from Elon Musk having the Disney Up balloon getting shot down by rockets, stuff like that. People are making memes out of this. So it's kind of funny to see this. John Deaton comes out and comments on this because somebody says that the SEC Commissioner, Hester Pierce, opinion that the SEC's case is not as strong as it assumes and that the judge may rule in favor of Ripple's defense. And, he's going to comment on this because he's been really involved. He's not actually like the lawyer that's representing Ripple in the case, but, he's a lawyer of the people right now, and he's basically making his opinions on how he thinks the case is going to go. And he says, this article says that the SEC Commissioner, Hester Pierce, has opinion that the SEC's case is not as strong as it assumes and the judge may rule in Ripple's defense. I doubt that this is true considering Hester never comments on specific cases. Anyone know differently? So he's basically trying to get information on this because these people are literally coming up with random things to basically say that this case is going to be a slam dunk. Obviously, it's not right now. A lot of people, including myself, thought that this case was going to be over within a month, 2 months, 6 months tops, and it's been over 2 years now. So we're still waiting. If Hester Pierce came out and said this, obviously this case would have already been won a long time ago. So it's nice that, he's coming out with this information. And then Jeremy Hogan came out and posted this: the Capitol agreed. Bank accounts is not covered by actual coins or notes. If all account holders at Barclays Bank suddenly demand their money, Barclays will promptly collapse unless the government steps in to save it. The same is true of Lloyd's, Dutch's Bank, Citibank, and all other banks in the world. It sounds like a giant Ponzi scheme, doesn't it? But if it's a fraud, then the entire modern economy is a fraud. The fact is, it's not a deception, but rather a tribute to the amazing attributes of the human imagination. What enables banks and the entire economy to survive and flourish is our trust in the future. This trust is the sole backing for most of the money in the world. So he says, yes, you can call crypto a Ponzi scheme, but that's just because modern economics, sorry, is all a Ponzi scheme based on trust in the future. And then he ends up saying, to be fair, the author later discusses the need for market regulation in order to protect the necessary trust in the future. And I agree with this. We do need regulation in crypto. I wish our federal government would come out with some regulation. It's been, over 2 years again since Ripple's been in this case with the SEC and has been, basically demanding that, the SEC or the federal government step in and come up with some sort of regulation. And they obviously still have not done that. So a lot of this is really good news. Basically a lot of people in the XRP community, the higher ups, Jeremy Hogan, John Deaton, um, especially David Schwartz coming out and talking about a lot of this stuff and deceptions and stuff and getting people to open up their eyes, I guess you could say, to the realization that XRP is here to stay, and it's not going to go up to $50,000 per coin in a buyback. Anyone spreading that's false, you guys should not be listening to them. There's a buyback committee right now, and I totally disagree with the buyback committee. They're just basically, in my opinion, just a bunch of people who collectively got together in the XRP community and said, let's create a committee and spread news and awareness of how the federal government's going to buy this stuff back. No, they're not talking to anyone in the federal government right now. So make sure you guys pay attention, do your guys' own research on stuff. And I try to be transparent as possible. So I saw an article from Cointelegram. Um, and I'll click the link right here and I'll post this link to the article in the comments. But in the article, it says Bitcoin may retest 20,000 and the US will fall short of its goals for an inflation short landing, a new analyst suggests. So I want to be transparent. Right now, Bitcoin is trading just shy of $23,000 and it could go back to 20,000. So if you guys, buy Bitcoin right now, you could be out $3,000 if you guys buy a whole coin because it could retest 20,000. Now, do I see it falling to 20,000? In my opinion, no. But some people who, analyze charts, I don't believe in charts as much as everyone else does, but came out and said that Bitcoin may retest this 20,000 mark. So make sure you guys invest at your guys' own risk. I don't want to steer you guys wrong. That's why I try to be super transparent and I'll show the bad sides of what cryptocurrency is. And if we do see a negative in the near term, in my opinion, that's just an opportunity to buy back coins at a lower cost. Thank you guys for tuning in to the daily market update. If you guys can invest with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Have a good one.